Hello everybody and welcome to a Rainbows and Brownies activity. So today we are going to be making our own crests, or our own shields. Do any of you know what a crest is? I wonder, quite a difficult question. So some schools might have them, or some different organisations. Sometimes you see them in big castles and things like that. So a crest, I'm going to show you an example, I've got one here, is a symbol or a set of symbols which you use to represent either a person or an organisation. So this is one of my jumpers, and this is a crest which represents my medical school. So you can see it's got 4 different pictures on it which represent the 4 different parts of the medical school. For example, this one with the snake, that is quite an old-fashioned symbol for doctors, so that's what this one means. So it's got lots of nice pictures which represent the parts of the medical school. So, there we go, put that down. So we are going to make our own crests, and I would like you to make one that represents you. But the first thing we need to do before we make it is think about the different parts of our identity that are important to us that we want to put on the crest. So I want you to have a little think about the different parts of you that you think are really important and that make you really special and unique. So it might be something about your family, it might be about something you like to do at school, or maybe something you really care about, you really believe in. So have a little think. Maybe you can pause the video and have a think and write down 4 things that are really important to you and you think are a big part of who you are and your really special identity. So I'm going to tell you what mine are, and then we're going to make our crest. So I've got 4 things here that I've written down. So my first one, a part of me that's really important, as you can see, part of this lovely video as well, is being part of Girl Guiding. So I think that's a really special thing, and that's something that really takes a lot of my time and something that I really care about a lot. So that's something that's definitely going on my crest. And that also has a big impact on the way I think and some of my beliefs as well. So being part of Girl Guiding, maybe is that part of yours? Might be. So the second thing that I've got, which links a bit to the first, is being a kind friend and family member. So being kind is something we care about a lot in guiding, and it's something I care about a lot personally. So I wanted to put that on there. The third thing on my list is being deaf. So most of you will know that I'm deaf, so I wear 2 hearing aids and usually a bit of equipment around my neck, which I'm not wearing today. And that's a really important part of my identity because I do lots of work supporting other deaf people, and it's something that I really, really care a lot about. So some of you might know that me and Woodpecker do a lot of teaching of sign language to some of you guys. So that's all part of the fact that I'm deaf and something that I really care about. So I'm going to put that on there. And finally, I really enjoy science. So I'm going to put science on there because that also affects what I do for a job as well. So did you have something similar to mine or something a bit different? I'm quite interested to hear what you guys all had. So some of you will have these lovely wooden shields. I'm going to save this. You don't need to have one of those shields. You can just use a piece of card. So I am going to use this piece of card to make my shield. So the first thing I'm going to do is draw a shield shape. So I'm going to draw around this one, but you can just draw it freehand if you like. Okay, there we go. I'm not very neat on this, but that's okay. There we go, lovely. So I have drawn, you can't see it very well, in pencil a shield shape. Then I'm going to take my ruler and I am going to divide this into 4. So a bit like you saw on my jumper, so you can see you've got one line here, making like a cross. So I've got 4 little spaces. So I'm going to do that. Okay, lovely. So now I've got this with a cross in the middle, and now I need some colours. So let's get those. So I've got some coloured pens here. You might also like to get some different craft materials if you like to make it 3D or whatever you like to do your crafts with. So I'm going to take each one of these things and then I'm going to put them in the different parts of the shield. So one part is going to be about being a part of Girl Guiding, one is going to be about being a kind friend and member of my family, one is going to be about being deaf, and one's going to be about science. So see if you can use different ways to represent those things. So you might use words, you might use pictures, you might use symbols, or maybe even materials if you've got some. So so I'm just going to do one on video. So I am going to do, for being part of Girl Guiding, I am going to do a rainbow. So I'm going to draw a rainbow here. Okay, super. So I have done my Girl Guiding part of my crest. So let me show you. So I have drawn a rainbow. I have drawn the trefoil, which is our promise badge, our symbol, which you can see on my t-shirt as well. Not the best drawing I've ever done, but that's okay. And then I have written, I love Girl Guiding. So once you've done one, then if you fill the rest of your shield, and then you can cut it out, and then maybe you can hang it somewhere, or you can make some more. Maybe you can make some that represents your whole family, or that represents your school, or maybe one that represents rainbows or brownies. And then I'd love to see them when you're done. I'd love to see your pictures. Okay, well done everybody, that is super. I will see you again very soon for another Rainbows and Brownies activity. Bye.